It's easy for y'all to look at me and see a criminal.
Y'all don't need bullets to be lying, that shit was real. Highway, saw him coming a mile away. He stopped short after he flied away. Collision, no damage, he just drove away. Front end of shit was public, by the way. It was a Jew that done it, bugging. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Greatest mask of deception, got your eyes in affection.
It's easy for y'all to see that the time that I've done was sufficient. It's easy for y'all to say, okay, you appealed your case, you spoke out, you've done this, you're the criminal. Y'all believe that from anybody, right? Not all of us, of course not. Majority of these motherfuckers. And the problem with that is that when I try to report the Ford Foundation, the $14 billion Ford prestigious rich elite foundation, one of the 3 of the largest funders in the world, I try to report them because they're the funders of these criminals. Borealis Philanthropy and the Evil Co. They fund them over 75%. Barred Prison Initiative and their Evil Co. And how we are property of the state when we are home. And what that means for us. That we're still property of the state. People think you're free and that you're home. And they don't understand what it means to be a slave. They don't understand that slavery still exists within the 13th Amendment. They don't understand that slavery is really happening right in them penitentiaries with them Ku Klux clowns wearing them tattoos and them dark baby black boys with a noose around their neck. They represent something. It ain't hard to see. Look at all these mass shootings that's going on. We are under domestic terrorism. They do this for political reasons. They want this to be slaves again. Okay? I don't know why, because they still have slaves, but they want it out in the open. They don't want to hide their shit. Okay? First of all, first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to everybody who's donated. You all are very special to me, as you easily, quickly supported me. I don't care if you donated $5. Every name that's on the GoFundMe matters more than any amount of money that you have donated. Unfortunately, the money that you've donated was not enough for me to cover the funeral costs, so I have to return it back to you. Sure, I could take the couple $100 and go buy a couple things that's needed or pay a couple of bills, but it's to pay off the funeral bill, and it's not going to cover the costs. So it's not like it can't be utilized, but I want to return it because I never wanted to take your money in the first place. I never needed your money in the first place. All I needed was your support. You understand what I'm saying? I think it was very special for the people that told me they ain't have no money and I just asked for a $5 donation, that those same people came back, get through 10, through 20, through 100, you know, whatever they threw. So I want to give you back your money, and I'm sure you probably need it. And I want to thank you for donating it to me. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough. So I would feel a little bit funny accepting it, as this GoFundMe was just to be able to really see, is this too much of a conspiracy for people to grasp? Or do people just not want to let go of their money? Because I know people don't have it. For sure, we're in a recession. We're going through what we're going through financially as a country. Actually, internationally, you know. But the reality is that I know some people definitely do have it. $5 really is not a lot, you know. And, you know, the other thing is that all the people who had donated, none of them knew my sister Tisha. They just fuck with me. They listening to what I'm saying about how I'm about to lose my housing behind this, my whole entire livelihood behind paying off a funeral bit that with my credit card to make sure that my sister Tisha had a proper burial. It's the least we could do for a dead body that we don't even know for 6 months, almost nearly 7 months. They have no answer for this dead body that just died and dropped inside of that household. And there's a lot of stuff with it. I want to stay on track, all right? Because this is very upsetting. I don't know what people think that it takes to fight millionaires, billionaires, and machines. And then you got people that's in government that's a part of the Ku Klux Klan, the white supremacy. They're a part of that. So they're helping out to suppress this as well. So you understand what I'm saying? Like I said, I create videos showing that they still chasing me. I don't see nobody calling the mayor. I don't see nobody calling the governor. I don't see nobody calling the president. All I see y'all doing is hitting the like button, or maybe y'all watch for a little and then throw that shit to the side, and then niggas want to call themselves friends. Niggas want to call themselves supporters. people want to call themselves what? Because it's the silence. It's the motherfucking silence for me. You understand what I'm saying? All the shit that's being done to me is one thing, but it's the motherfucking silence to watch all these people that fucking know me be sitting up here on this social media shit. Do y'all know I don't do social media? Anybody ever tell y'all that? Do y'all know I'm private? Do you know why I came on this motherfucker in the first place? Because my privacy was breached. HIPAA laws are supposed to protect your privacy. And when you go to a therapist, those therapy sessions are supposed to be private. You go to a doctor, your conversation with your doctor, that's supposed to be private. When that's no longer private, there's a big problem. I want to remind y'all this. All I know is I had created 2 different GoFundMes. The first one, people weren't pouring into money. I couldn't understand for the life of me as I watched my whole life decline. And everything that I put on the line to make sure that we can be free as people. In many different ways. Half of y'all don't even understand what the hell I did. Don't give a fuck neither. Y'all happy to go on that motherfucking back on the plantation, working for minimum wage, giving all your hard-earned energy. Y'all love doing that shit. Go ahead. Just stay away from me. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead. But the reality is that when I had put out this second GoFundMe, that I had to make sure that I understood something. All the people that's asking me to put out a GoFundMe, I put it out, they don't want nothing to do with it. Listen, I understand the conspiracy stuff. Maybe y'all didn't understand that. So I had put out a whole new GoFundMe. One that was just about the funeral, because I think everybody understands that we all have to die one day, and that funerals are very expensive. They're going to pimp your pain to the end of it. Straight up. Don't nobody care about that emotion. Womp, womp, drain your wallet. That's all they want to do. And when you're supposed to come together, what coming together means? Coming together also means financially. A lot of people don't want to give up their money, but I want to remind y'all this.
Highway, saw him coming a mile away. He stopped short after he flied away. Collision, no damage, he just drove away. Front end, the shit was public, by the way. It was a Jew that done it, bugging. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Greatest mask of deception, got your eyes in affection. But when they see us, aggression. Sun rays make my veins highlight. Kings and queens that fight for our rights. Still dreaming, nah, I'm pretty woke though. This is what we go through, yeah. This is what we go